Welcome, I'm John of John Health and Fitness. We're going to do a mashup blast, strength and cardio. 2 sets, 3 minutes each with a 30-second break in between. First set's going to be a true drop set. We're going to do a strength move for 60 seconds, a kind of analog 30-second cardio move, followed by 30-second strength, and then back to the cardio for 60 seconds. Second set's going to be 45 seconds each, straight through 2 moves. This is for demonstration purposes only, but these are sequences I do use in my classes. Let's get going. 2 moves, basically a drop set. It's going to be a strength move, a squat with punches. A little isometric hold on those weights. Squat down, roughly shoulder width on the feet, a little bit more. Rotate and punch to shoulder height so the weight ends up opposite the opposite shoulder. From there to the cardio move, weights go down. It's a switch stance punch, with the punch taking place at the bottom of the squat. I will start with the strength move. A little isometric hold on those weights as I come up, a little bit of rotation, and just a tad, as my arm is coming up shoulder height and coming across my body. Again, so it terminates roughly in front of the opposite shoulder. Slow and controlled for this part. You'll see I'm sitting back in that squat, keeping the knees behind the toes. This first segment is 60 seconds. Now, rounding my back, those weights on the side that can kind of drag you over, so I'm sitting back, keeping that back flat with that little arch in it, so that's good. You want to put the weights somewhere where you're not going to trip on them. So out of the way, get into that switch stance, that fighting stance, and switch stance punches. So a little bit of that rotation. I punch at the bottom of the squat. It's not a deep squat. These are quick moves. This is cardio. I'm going to show you the low impact version here. Just basically step through. I'm still getting that squat in, still getting the punch, still punching at the bottom of the squat. But I take all the impact out by simply stepping through it. Now it's a 30-second cardio, and I'm going back to the weights, flipping the sequence, so it's 30 seconds with strength. The real challenge is to slow it down when you've just done a fast move, slowing it down to the strength move. My form's holding up pretty well here. You notice I look down to check where my knees are, make sure they're aligned with the toes. Weights go down. Now 1 full minute of cardio. Switch stance, punch, squat. A full 60 seconds of this will get your attention. You got to really watch form, especially with that quickness, turn and turn, the high impact. Got to watch your knees. A lot of torque on them. This is the low impact version. I'm not going super deep in the squat. It's a cardio move. Just trying to get the heart rate up. Still engaging the muscles. Back to the full impact here. You can do a full set, all high impact, all low impact, or a mixture like I'm doing. Speeding up here at the end. And I like to give 30-second breaks in between these kinds of things. So I'm going to mash it up a little bit. This is basically strength cardio coming up. It's going to be 2 push-ups with 4 spider lunges. Regular push-ups. You could do knees or toes. I'm doing toes here to start. There's kind of a false start there, but 4 spider lunges. 2 each leg. That's the low impact version where I'm picking up 1 at a time, alternating. And here I'm showing you can do push-ups on your knees. You can do these on the walls as well if you have to. Now we're starting. Now these moves are going to be 45 seconds each. I'll show you the second one when we get to it. You notice I kind of get 1 leg up there and then get into that sequence or cadence where I'm getting the high impact version. Trying to switch or trying to remember to switch which foot goes up first. I kind of plant one up there, and then I get the full 4. It's almost 4.5. Here I'm showing you low impact here at the end, one at a time. Just kind of bringing it up. Now, second move is a forward to back squat, but I go narrow squat to wide. This is a favorite of mine. Come back narrow, forward wide. Now again, this is a kind of a cardio strength move. I'm not going super deep in the squat. You notice my knees are coming a little forward here. It's kind of a function of the move going back and forth like that. I could do it really slowly with perfect form, do a deep squat, but that's more strength. I'm trying to get a cardio element into this one. Here's the low impact version where I just step through. Try to remember to switch which foot goes first. And what I'll do the second time through is I'm going to switch. It's going to be narrow, wide to narrow, front to back. Finishing up high impact here. There's a real kind of agility and balance sequence to that. 45 seconds. We're halfway through. 45 seconds with our 2 push-ups and those 4 spider lunges. Now your hips are going to come up in those spider lunges. That's fine. I'm showing the knee version, probably because I needed to. And you can do that from your knees. Bring them up and to the side. And don't worry about how far you get them up. That's going to be a function of your flexibility. That will come in time. Don't force it. You don't want to pull something. You just want to get that leg out, around, and towards that outside hand. All right, now we're going back. Going wide back and narrow front. I think you'll find this one feels a little more natural. It did to me, than rather as opposed to that first one. And here we go. Low impact version, just step through it. Get a little quickness to this to keep the cardio element up. That's it. 6 minutes, 6.5 with the break. Mashup blast. Strength and cardio all mashed up together. Let me know what you think in the comments there. I'm doing these short form videos now. See how those go over. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button and the alert bell if you liked it and want to see more. Take care. I'll catch you next time.